finish, I'll resume. Flame suit, French letter, and my girl bad.
Yo, what's going on guys, Ian77 here. In today's video we're going to be facing off against 5 different subs, and each time they beat me, they get $100. If none of them beat me, the one who makes the game closest against me will get $50. So everyone should walk out here with something, and they can actually choose any game mode that they want to play against me, including like touchdown mode or like 7 times elixir or something crazy like that, just to make it a little bit more fun, I guess you could say. And yeah, so helping against this first guy here, he just chose to do a normal 1v1 against me, I guess, just to really test his skill, I guess. And we're going to be playing a Royal Hogs deck here. I've shared it on the channel quite a few times, so I'm sure you guys are probably familiar with it at this point. It's pretty much Hog EQ except with Royal Hogs instead of Hog Rider. So yeah, in the first match here, I guess he's going to be playing like some RG deck, which should be an interesting matchup. I'm not sure like what version he's going to be running exactly, but seeing that he's not like fireballing our Royal Hogs, that should be pretty good for us right here. That probably means that he doesn't really have any great way to deal with them, so we're always able to get like pretty consistent damage with them, and just making sure we have like good placements with our cards should like allow us to keep on cycling those Royal Hogs, even though they are kind of like wasting a lot of elixir to actually play them. And looks like he's going to be running giant skeletons, so he probably does have like earthquake or lightning with it, so we do kind of have to be a little bit careful. But I'd assume earthquake just because we're like a cycle player, so he likely chose earthquake just to like snipe some of the cycle decks that I play. And I think he probably would have went with the lightning on my archer queen if he had it. So probably going to be EQ here, which could be a little bit difficult for us just because our cannon will just get absolutely demolished by earthquake. But luckily we do have like a really luckily like our queen will be really strong in this matchup, just because I don't think he has like a lightning or something. And perfect timing on that fire spirit, like right after his queen locked onto our queen, so our fire spirit was able to take it out, and our queen is actually still alive right now. And we're gonna pop another ability right here, or maybe the first ability, I wasn't even paying attention, but either way we're gonna get quite a bit of damage with our Royal Hogs, and our queen pretty much eliminated his entire counter push here. So yeah, looking really good. Gonna go with another set of Royal Hogs here. Can't really allow him to build up like too big of a push, otherwise we'll kind of just be dead right here. But yeah, he's going to defend the Royal Hogs pretty well, but he's having to spend quite a lot each time, so he's not really getting the best counter pushes. And I think delivery should be really good here on the defensive end against his big pushes, and can just log away his queen at this point. So yeah, it's also really important to like cycle multiple cannons since he does have the earthquake in his deck, but we're doing a really good job of using our cards wisely. And I think these Royal Hogs might actually finish the game here with the earthquake. Yeah, gonna get one more like knock on his tower, and that will be a good game. Alright, hopping in the next match, we're gonna be up against this subscriber. So he's actually, it's like these last 2 subscribers are actually quite good. I just chose people randomly on Twitter, so if you want to participate in my next subs versus Ian video, you can just like make sure to follow me on Twitter, and you'll be updated whenever I have a new one. And also you could join the Discord, which is always linked in the description. I will always be having announcements on Ian versus subs on my Discord server. So yeah, these last 2 subs are going to be pretty good. Like the one we just beat, I think he had like an 8400 personal best, so I'm not just like choosing people who aren't that good. I'm choosing actually like quite good subs. And I think this guy has like maybe near an 8k PB. I wasn't really paying attention to all of my subs personal best, but yeah, I think this guy's going to be pretty good either way. And gonna get a really good zap on his Skarmy. I didn't really show the drafting stage. This guy actually chose to play me in triple draft, but I kind of just cut it all out just because it would have taken really long for you guys to just like sit through the entire drafting process. But basically what you want to do is you just want to make sure you have cards that have a really good synergy, and not be afraid to kind of choose cards that you normally might not use as often, just because like in triple draft the meta is like a lot different compared to what you might be using elsewhere. Like stuff like Wizard and Witch actually are quite good in triple draft, which is kind of a surprise to a lot of people just because they're quite bad on ladder, at least for top players. I know in mid ladder a lot of you guys find good use out of them. And yeah, so looks like this guy will have Mother Witch here, so it could be a little bit difficult because we do have Graveyard as our win condition. I think my other options were pretty bad, so kind of had to choose it, and he's actually going to go with a Pekka right here, so I think I'm just going to go with the graveyard. It's going to kind of like stall the Pekka, so the cannon cart should be able to kill like most of the Pekka. And yeah, so he does have quite a few graveyard counters, which could be a little bit difficult for us, I guess, but we do also have Fireball at the same time to kill his Mother Witch, and whenever he goes with a poison on our graveyard, it's only going to be like -1 elixir trade, which isn't too much, and we're always going to get a little bit of chip damage on his towers, so it should be a win for us most of the time. And what I really made sure to do with this deck is just to make sure we have really solid defense right here, so even though we don't have the best offense, at least against his deck, we still should be able to defend quite fine here. And I don't really think he has a reset for our Inferno Dragon either, so yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with this. I'm just going to go in with the graveyard right here, just because he wasted his Mother Witch, no reason not to. And I was kind of considering going with the Zap on the Hunter there for a second, but I think I'm just going to go with it to kill most of that Skarmy, and we're looking pretty good right here. He's defending really well, but we're always getting consistent chip damage with the graveyard, so I think I'm going to go with another graveyard right here. If he goes with like a Mother Witch, we do have Fireball in cycle as well, so yeah, looks like he will go with it, but I think we should get quite a bit of damage. We're not really sure how he's going to stop this. Okay, he does have arrows right there, but now he won't be able to have like arrows to kill our goblins if he uses like a goblin drill or something, so yeah, pretty happy with this situation. And yeah, I think the Mega Minion should die to the Flying Machine, even though the Flying Machine was hit by the poison. Was still able to DPS it down quick enough with the help of the Zap. So I think I'm going to go with another graveyard right here. We're kind of just like spamming graveyards, but actually really smart of me to kind of wait a second there on the graveyard, because I knew he might try to like prediction block the river, just so that our stuff wouldn't get nearly as much value right here. And he's going with a Mother Witch. I may have missed that Fireball. Okay, I just missed the Fireball on a Mother Witch. Yeah, even I make those mistakes sometimes. To be honest, I've been playing so much Earthquake that I'm used to the radius of the Earthquake, so I tend to be pretty bad at actually hitting my Fireballs. Sorry for this low quality gameplay, guys, but besides that, we're doing pretty well right here. He's going to go with a set of arrows as well on our Goblins, but yeah, it's pretty much just going to set us up for another graveyard push right here. And honestly, Fireball and Zap are getting really good value here. It was really good of us to choose the exact spells we did, because I had like a few other choices, but the ones that I chose were like really good, knowing like what cards he had the chance to pick against us. So I'm just going to prediction cannon cart on his drill. He's always going with his drills in the front of the tower, so I know it's pretty safe to do that. And yeah, and by the way guys, as this match is ending, let me know like what you guys think of this series and like how I could improve it, because I do kind of plan to make it maybe like a series that I'll do like every couple weeks or so, just like a fun little way to interact with you guys, and that will be a good game. Alright, quick interruption here for a pro tip. When your opponent plays a Fire Spirit at the river, you can actually fully counter with your own Fire Spirit without having it take any damage or jumping on your tower. Alright, hopping in the next match, we're going to be in 7 times elixir against this sub. I guess he kind of wanted to troll me by picking this, so I chose like a really interesting recruits deck, which I feel like is really good in triple draft. It's kind of just like a normal recruits deck, except I added like Firecracker and Mirror and some of the crazy spells. I feel like it should do really well here, and we're pretty much just destroying him right now. I don't even know how to commentate this, but yeah, we're basically just outplaying him very, very heavily. And we don't even need to rocket his Sparkies at this point, because we're just like spamming every little thing we have. And yeah, so far we're actually undefeated against our subs, so looking really good here. I think we're about to 3-crown this guy. Yeah, that's why you don't choose 7 times elixir against Ian77. Alright, hopping in the next match, we're going to be up against Lucas X Gamer. So he actually has like one of the highest personal bests in the game of like, I think 8,800 something trophies, so obviously like a really good player. And yeah, so I tried to make it like fair for everyone. I guess my my editor actually chose some of the people I faced, and I guess he just wanted me to at least face one of the top players. So just know that there is an equal chance for everyone to participate, but I did actually get quite a few good players entering the drawing on my Twitter, so I guess Lucas X Gamer did end up getting picked, and he decided to do a mirror match against me, so not really sure what I'm going to do right here. I guess I'm just going to like kind of cycle my cards in the back. It is a little bit awkward here. I cycled my E-Giant at the river really early just to like make sure you'd have to spend a lot, but I'm not really sure how we're going to defend this after that. Just going to go with the high lumberjack right here and see what we can do. And he's going to mirror the E-giant, so yeah, this is going to be a little bit difficult here. I don't really think he can defend either, though, against our Dark Prince in the right lane. And I'm just going to go with an E-giant as well in the left lane, so not too sure how I feel about this situation. I think we should be able to defend okay, but I'm not sure if like his level 13 E-giant could like nearly 3 crown us or not, so we might be kind of screwed right here. Gonna have to see what happens. He's gonna go with the Goblin Barrel and scar me as well, so I may have just lost right here, not really sure, but okay, we're actually doing fine right here. It's only that our King Tower is getting like kind of scary low, but luckily our Princess Tower is kind of helping out a bit, but yeah, just go with a Magic Archer in the middle right here, just to make sure we take out his second tower, but okay, that's probably going to be a good game right here. Yeah, Lucas is obviously like a very good player. I think he's probably like the second best player in the game right now, or like a top 3 player, so even though like I'm quite a good player myself, I guess he did kind of outplay us there, so that will be a good game, and he's going to get $100.
Here we go.
Alright, hopping in the next game, we're going to be up against this sub, so this is probably like the first sub that's like more in the mid-ladder range. I know like a few of the others were kind of in mid-ladder, but this guy's like really just getting past Challenger League, so should be interesting right here to see how this goes. He is just playing a normal 1v1 against me, and also, by the way, guys, Lucas does have a YouTube channel of his own. I kind of forgot to shout it out in the last match, but if you want to check him out, definitely feel free to. And we kind of just yeeted that guy with our trick barrel right there. Got a ton of damage, so that's actually one of the best trick barrel placements that I just used right there. Like if you go with it kind of on the inside of the tower, it often tricks a lot of players, even like quite good players, just because they never really expect you to go with like such a weird positioning. And yeah, we actually predicted his princess right there with our own princess kind of high, so that he couldn't use his princess to lock onto our tower right away. So I think he's going to be playing like some Hog Rocket deck that I actually shared on the channel not too long ago. So should be an interesting matchup right here. We both have like good rocket cycle capabilities, and we both have like princesses at the river to kind of pressure each other. But he does have a little bit of a quicker cycle, so I think it should be maybe slightly his matchup, but not really sure how it's going to go right here. I think I'm just going to go with the princess at the bridge here. Unfortunately, it does still target the ice golem. I kind of thought that if the ice golem wandered that far, it would have just locked onto the tower, but we are still going to get one hit on his tower. Yeah, so unfortunately our cycle is kind of awkward right now, so we don't really have like a log plus guards to counter his Hog Rider. So if he goes with the Hog Rider here in a sec, I think we'll have to just go with the Inferno Tower, which is kind of a bit tough for us, just because it's like always a -1 elixir trade to go with an Inferno Tower on a Hog, so that's never really ideal for us right here. Yeah, so he's going with like a mini Pekka right here, just going with kind of a low princess right here. He's going to go with the princess at the river as well. It's kind of a little bit even here at this point. I think I'm just going to let the mini Pekka kill my princess, just so that we can like save enough elixir for our rocket. He's going to go with a rocket of his own as well, but I feel like we might be able to beat him if we kind of use our cards really smartly here. But unfortunately, we do have to waste our princess once again on his fire spirit, so he's always getting like princess chip on our tower, but we can't really go with our princesses on offense, because we're always kind of saving them for the defensive end. So not looking too bad here, not looking too good either, but it's kind of just like a game of rocket cycling, just like making smart plays to get a little bit of chip damage. So I think I'm just going to princess at the river right here. He's going to go with the mini Pekka, but our Inferno Tower is still alive, so I'm not really too sure why he went with the mini Pekka like that. And he's going to go with the Hog as well, but the Hog is just going to get pulled to the Inferno Tower still, so that was probably one of the most valuable Inferno Towers I ever played. And I'm just going to log away his princess. Don't really want to have to deal with it, even though I won't be able to use the log to get chip damage on his tower. I think it should be fine right here still. And yeah, I'm not really afraid to rocket cycle. I'm just going to go with the princess of the river and also a Goblin Barrel, just to apply some dual pressure right there. And at this point we just need 2 more rockets, so not really too sure if he's going to be able to beat us right here. He's going to go with the princess at that bridge here, which is always kind of annoying, but we're stopping them pretty okay. So yeah, just going to cycle a rocket on his tower right here. He's going to go with the Hog right as we rocket, so okay, just barely had enough for Inferno Tower right there, and at this point we just need 1 more rocket. So yeah, honestly, really nice game here so far. It was just a bit of a rocket cycle match, but that's sometimes how Clash Royale goes. And And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye!